With me now is Senior Advisor for In Defense of Christians, Jordan Allott. Jordan, are Christians safe anywhere today?
Well, as we know, you mentioned the story from Kenya where about 150 Christians were murdered, and the Islamic militant group Al-Shabaab, they roamed the hallways of the university asking all the students there, are you Muslim, are you Christian? If they're a Muslim, they let them go. If they're a Christian, they shot them in the head, and at the end of the day, 150 Christians were murdered. And this is in a majority Christian university and a majority Christian country.
Right.
And so if you look at it that way, no. I mean, the ISIS, Boko Haram, Al-Shabaab, Al-Qaeda, they have called on their followers to attack Christians no matter where they are.
So what can the world do? What can be done to protect Christians?
Well, in countries like Nigeria and Kenya, I think we need to put more pressure on the leaders of those countries.
How pressure? What kind of pressure?
Well, they're only interested in the economy of their country. So we need to put more pressure on the leaders to understand that we're not going to invest in their country if they don't do more to protect
You're talking about the United States, Jordan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and other Western countries need to do that.
If our president refuses to identify, in talking about Kenya yesterday, that the Christians are the ones being killed, if he refused to talk about Christians in Libya, the Coptic Christians in Egypt whose heads were cut off in Libya, what makes us think he's going to put any pressure on those countries where Christians are being killed?
No, I agree completely with that he has not done enough to put pressure on, or even to let the people understand who's behind it, what the motivation of groups like ISIS is, and who the victims are. And I think the media has a part to play, and you're an exception to this, and I think Fox News is for the most part as well. But the media doesn't report who the victims are. They say, well, Kenyan students were massacred there. Well, they weren't killed because they were students. They weren't killed because they're Kenyan. They were killed, why? Because they're Christian. And so we need to remember that. Same with the Coptics from Egypt. They were Coptic Christians, not Egyptians. That's why they were killed.
Well, and you know, the other thing is that the president has said before, that Muslims are being killed as well when he has any discussion of it. But even at the supermarket in Paris, I mean, the kosher deli, it was a random attack. No, the Jews were attacked.
Yeah. No, I think that's important. You mentioned, yesterday was Good Friday. It's also Passover. Yeah. Right now, and tomorrow's Easter, so there's a lot of solidarity there. So I think we have to call a spade and not be afraid to understand the motivations behind these different groups and also understand who the victims are and why they're targeted.
All right, Jordan Allott, thank you so much.